Hello everyone and welcome back. Now, as you can tell from the title, I've had another bad day today. Now, where do we begin? Well, actually it's just one event really. It's actually started off as a really good day. Due to my blood pressure's lowering for reasons I've yet to work out and me generally feeling better, I returned to my jogging after what was essentially a 4-day break. And I done it. I didn't time myself. Didn't see the point today. I just wanted to do it and I just wanted to do it really. Didn't want to put myself under the pressure of having to get a good time, you know. Anyway, I've done that in average time, what I presume is an average time. Done my other exercises, had a shower, had breakfast. Good day. Went for a bit of a ride. Decided to, the night before actually, I decided I was going to make a travel video. Just go out somewhere and make a video. I wasn't sure where I'd go. So I went out today and it was going to be spontaneous. I was just going to end up anywhere. I know I originally did say I was going to go to Ditchling, but I remember I said to myself, well, firstly, Ditchling is tiny. It's just like a little thing, so it'd be like a short one. So that can wait for now. Secondly, I did say I was going to do the videos of my home county, West Sussex. And Ditchling is just over the border in East Sussex. So I decided to go west today. And I eventually ended up in the village of Easebourne. Not to be confused with the East Sussex coastal town of Eastbourne. Two completely different. And they're both a fair distance away as well, so yeah, anyway, names will be up on the screen so you can tell the difference. Anyway, I went there, a nice little village, absolutely beautiful. I didn't take many photos because it was mostly video footage. And I got home, went to add my dinner, and I thought I'll edit this footage. And when I looked at it, I realised it was unusable. Essentially, I don't know if it's me or whether it's this new phone that just doesn't have the dampening equipment within the phone. But eventually everything was like, I was walking along and everything was like this, even though I was doing my best to hold it still and everything. I'll put some footage on the screen about now, actually, so you can actually see what I had to contend with. And I looked and I thought, I was going to edit it anyway and just publish the video, but I thought, I can't. It's just, you know, it's not good. It's lazy. It's a bad thing, you know, to just say, yes, sod it, that will do. Because I'm a YouTuber now. Well, not my profession, but I'm a YouTuber as a hobby now. And I need to make sure that my videos aren't going to be super duper high quality things, but I need to have there needs to be some quality control, you know? I can't just say, sod it, that'll do, because, you know, that could be the first video someone watches of me. And if they see everything's like this, they're going to think, what's the point in watching this? Because this is unwatchable and it's hurting my eyes. And what's the point of me watching this other stuff? Because YouTubers tend to make better stuff as they continue, not the other way around. So what's the point, you know? And that's someone potentially on my journey I could have alienated through basically bad quality control or just non-existent quality control, really. You know, and it didn't really bother me at times. I thought, oh well, that's life, it happens, it does. But I can't help but wonder, is it the phone or is it me? Because I don't want to be one of those people that just says, oh, it's not me, it's the phone. But because I've always said, you know, you've heard the expression, a bad workman blames his tools. Well, I have. And that's why I wanted to not do, you know. I didn't want to blame the work tools. So that means, obviously, the problem must have been me. Which is not something I really like to deal with. Because I've always prided myself on at least trying to do better this year. And sometimes days like today just make me wonder if I actually am getting better, you know. just makes me question the whole damn thing and whether it's worth it, whether I just give up on life now. That's not a... I'm not trying to say that I want to commit or anything like that, because I don't. I'm not that far gone. I don't think I ever will be. But seriously, if you do ever feel like that, okay, contact someone, alright? Anyone. Could be a suicide, could be a crisis hotline, or someone you know and love. Just anyone, you know? Please. Anyway, as I was saying, it does make you question everything, you know? And it makes you wonder if perhaps younger me was right. I am useless at everything. But I know I'm not. No one really is useless at everything. Because I read the book, You Are Awesome, and I know at least one of you watching this now has read it with me. So, do I need to practice? Yes. Do I need to try and be better? Yes. Can I be better? Yes, I can. That's the thing. I can be better. I am getting better. But when you have bad days like today, it kind of just makes you question everything. It really does. And I don't want to question things, you know. I just want to be better, you know. I want some form of true happiness and contentment. Because the problem is, when these things happen, I tend to think about other things, and before you know where you are, one bad experience has pretty much soured me, and I'm being depressed about things that happened 10 years ago. And then I'm thinking, you know, my biggest regret is this, you know, why didn't I do the other thing? But it's pointless thinking, really. Because it was just a bad day. That's it. It wasn't even that bad, you know, because I enjoyed myself. I really did enjoy myself there. I enjoyed doing things like that. And it's nice to get out. It really is nice to get out, you know, and see these places which I've never really seen before. And I did say I was going to see more places, and that is what I'm doing, you know. And I know that this feeling will pass. And as I said in my videos, I hope you have a bad day. I know that this lets me appreciate the better days all the more. But also highlights just how far on this journey I've still got to go. This is like, it's like a mountain, you know, and I've barely touched it. I mean, I've climbed up a little bit, but that's about it. That's all I've done, really. I've just climbed up a tiny bit of the mountain. I congratulate myself for it. And again, it's not a bad thing, you know. Well, we've been reading the books with me, and you know, really, I'm stroking myself here, as the book called it. But that's not a bad thing overall, you know. You just got to be rational with it and not go over the top. Shame, really, because it was a nice day. But still, I have memories of a good day, so I'm not going to complain. I shouldn't really, because I had a good day, you know, and I can't let these bad experiences ruin everything, because that's what old me done. Old me would have a bad experience like this, and they just let it ruin everything. New me, current me, is not going to do that. New me is going to see the positive in things and try to work out from there. And the other issues, well, I'll talk about them in another video, I think. I don't really see the point in going on too long tonight, because it's meant to be about one thing, and I've got this, if you are regular, you will know I have this stupid habit of saying, well, I'm going to leave you tonight, and then talking for another 5-10 minutes, and other times I'll be talking about one thing and I'll get distracted. Like an old man with dementia. We just end up on another tangent about things. But you know what? That's not going to happen tonight. Well, not too much anyway. So I am going to love you all, and I'm going to leave you all tonight, because I need to get some sleep, and tomorrow is a brand new day. And you know what they say, don't you? Today is tomorrow's yesterday. For those of you wondering what that means is, what it means is that today is a bad day, but tomorrow that bad day will be in the past. So you would have survived it. That's what I think it means anyway. I think it's a really good saying. I really do. And anyway, as I didn't say I was going to do this tonight, so I'm definitely going to love you and leave you tonight, people. I love each and every single one of you who is with me on this journey, and I really do appreciate the support each and every single one of you has given me. I try to think about it when I can, and it does make me smile. And if you are going through your own personal journey, then I hope you get where you want to on yours too. So until next time, people, take care of yourselves, alright? Bye.